Hi everyone, I'm George and welcome back to the Anime Grove. Today it's time for RWBY Season 2 Episode 4 reaction. Yay! During last episode, which I just saw by the way, um, we basically met Penny again and we saw that she was acting weird. She wasn't quite answering Ruby's questions. She was acting like she didn't know her. When Ruby really begged her to tell her the truth and know why she's acting like they aren't friends, she takes her to a secluded place and tells her that she's been asked not to talk to them in particular. Well, pretty much everyone, she said. But who was she commanded by? I don't know. Let's see. But maybe it's the Atletian army or the Snake Company because she got nervous when she saw the Atletian army displaying their new suits and their new fighting units. And at that moment, she pulled a Hancock and stopped. It was a truck that was going full speed at Ruby, so she pushed her away and saved her by stopping the truck with her bare hands. So she showed us that she's actually a robot, or at least a cyborg. We don't know yet. But anything else? I was curious about just an aesthetic detail on Blake's design here on her cleavage, because they didn't quite draw a cleavage or a shirt. They just made a white to skin tone fade here, so I don't know what that means, if that's just an aesthetic choice or what that might be. There's probably something else that I didn't mention. Yeah, I think Jean might like Wise a bit, and Wise might be a bit into Neptune, but let's see. She wanted to pair up with him, but Ruby didn't quite want, because she really wanted to pair up with Wise. Let's see where this goes to. I don't know, I think there might be something else, but right now I don't have much more that I remembered. So let's get into it. This isn't a market substitute, so grab your legal copy and watch it along with me. This is Crunchyroll, like every time. And if you enjoy my content, remember to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and if you want, share it with your friends to join the Keepers of the Grove and help me continue growing the channel. But now, without any further ado, let's dive into it. RWBY Season 2 Episode 4 reaction, go! Okay, so really loud for me, again. Should be on a good volume for you. Yeah, I feel like something's going to happen to the school, to Beacon. Is that why Cinder and company are in here? I was thinking that I'm glad that they didn't just discard the models that they had for Ruby and Wise, the ones that I mentioned during last episode that are new additions for Cinder's team, at least in the opening. But I feel like they're really cool designs, or at least concepts, on their own, and I'm really glad they didn't discard them, because I was like, well, I'm glad Ruby and Wise look like they do now, but those are cool designs. I don't want to have them be thrown away, so I'm glad that they kept them.
I don't understand. Most girls are born, but I was made.
Okay,
I'm the world's
that's
first
a
synthetic person capable of generating an aura.
that's a fair statement. Okay, so she's The first one in the world that can, the first synthetic person that can generate aura. That's interesting because first, is she the first synthetic person in the world? Are there any others but that are not allowed, not allowed, sorry, not capable of producing aura? And second, she can produce aura. That's so sick. Maybe that's why she can fight, because we saw her fight like using some kind of floating blades attached to her by some strings. I mentioned she looks like fights like Irelia from League of Legends, but I wonder if that's how she uses aura or if she can actually use it for something else. I'm going to rewatch the entirety of Volume 1 again, so I'm going to check, because I don't think she used any other abilities during her fight, but I'll check it out and maybe tell you next time. So let's see.
I'm not real.
I'm not real. You are real. That's not true. If you weren't real,
You are.
Ruby wouldn't be able to hold you right now, to hold your hands.
Of course you are. You think just because you've got nuts and bolts instead of squishy guts makes you any less real than me? I don't.
What did she say?
Of course you are. You think just because you've got nuts and bolts instead of.
She said something and bolts, okay, but I totally understood you think that just because I have nuts and balls
Squishy guts makes you
instead of squishy guts, I was like, wait, what? Nuts and
any
balls?
less real
She.
than me? I don't. You're taking this extraordinarily well. You're not like those things we saw back there. You've got a heart and
Yeah.
a soul. I can feel it.
You defied your orders.
Oh, Ruby!
I mean, like, if you were, like, not real, just a robot, a mindless bot, you wouldn't have defied your orders and told her anyways,
The best friend
nor
anyone could
talked
have.
to her. See?
I can
You're.
see why your father would want to protect such a delicate flower. Oh, he's very sweet. My father's the one that built me. I'm sure you would just love him. Wow.
Is it the guy
All by
that I
himself?
was mentioning?
Well,
The
all
headmaster of
You
Atlas?
had some help from Mr. Ironwood. The general?
No, that was Mr. Ironwood.
Is that why those soldiers were after you? They like to protect
Wait,
us
so
too.
she's a Snee, right? She must be, because if they said they'd, well, maybe they're working Atlas with Snee to create those super soldiers, but they didn't work together to create her, Penny. But I think maybe if her father worked with, they just said his name, but I forgot it. I know who it is when they mentioned him, so don't worry. But I couldn't just come up with the name from the top of my head. But what I mean is, if they had his help, then it must be that her father is a Schnee scientist, right?
They don't think you can protect yourself?
Or
I'm
does
not sure if
this
I'm ready.
predate the agreement?
One day, it will. You can protect yourself? They're not sure if I'm ready yet. One day, it will be my job to save the world. But I still have a lot left to learn. That's why my father let me come to the Vital Festival. I want to see what it's like in the rest of the world and test myself in the tournament. Penny, what are you talking about? Save the world from what? We're in a time of peace. That's not what Mr. Ironwood said.
I'm sorry, I'm listening to it. I'm listening to everything she's saying, but I'm looking at the same time at the graffiti here. There's a Thanos gauntlet here. I don't know if it is. I don't think it is, but that that was funny. There's here someone screaming, really mad. I can't quite tell if it's someone I should know, but someone over here is really mad. This is like SMC. I can't remember the last one, and there are like a couple more letters here and lightning here. Like, is this going to be relevant, or are these just Easter eggs? Well, you can see it all here. SMR? SME? I don't know.
What are you
What the fuck?
It's okay, Ruby. They're not bad people. I just don't want you to get in trouble. Just promise me you won't tell anyone about my secret, okay? I promise.
Yeah, she's not wise regarding Blake's secret.
Why are you running?
And what happened to the other girl?
Wait, there's Thanos gauntlet in here too. Why though? This is interior.
The other girl.
Why are there graffiti in there?
Been by myself all day.
Is it a usual hiding spot?
You shouldn't cause such a scene.
Wait, why does she have hiccups? I thought she might be a cyborg because she does have the hiccups, but can robots
Okay.
Just
have
a
hiccups?
scratch.
Penny, your father isn't going to be happy about this. Please, just come with us.
Yes, sir.
It's cool that the guards have different voices. Like, there were 2 different voice actors for the guards there. Security first.
Come on, my friend's right in here.
And where exactly is here?
Yo, this is the place from the trailer. This is literally Roman's people hideout. These are the girls I was mentioning before. This is where she came to kick ass on her trailer. She's back.
Guess who's back?
This is Red Like Roses, right? The second one? No, this is a remix, right? It's gotta be.
Yeah, so could you define friend for me?
Stop! Nobody shoot.
I don't really trust Neptune.
You're here.
I don't know why.
You still owe me a drink.
I don't know. There's something I don't completely
What's up?
trust about Neptune. Wait, this ain't a reference, but they're like in The Legend of Korra, Avatar: The Legend of Korra. I know Avatar isn't in the name because it's copyrighted by James Cameron, I think. But what I mean is they like if you watched Legend of Korra, the siblings that are the twin siblings from the Water Tribe, the 2 emo twin siblings,
Whatever.
they're literally the same. Oh, is this a meeting location?
This is it.
Because
Sure.
that's like the White Fang's
You know, I'm just gonna take
logo, right? Well, one of them.
New recruits, keep to the right.
I don't get it. If you believe what you're doing is right, why hide who you are?
The masks are a symbol. Humanity wanted to make monsters out of us, so we chose to don the faces of monsters.
Grim masks.
That's like
Kind of dark.
So was the guy who started it.
I knew the name right now, but it just went away. I was going to say the name, and now it's Adam. Is it Adam? I don't know now because I was just watching Record of Ragnarok and watching Adam fight. So now I don't know if this was Adam, the name of the guy that was with Blake on her trailer. But it's a mask like his.
Sunshine and rainbows with you.
Thank you all for coming. For those of you who are joining us for the first time tonight, allow me to introduce a very special comrade of ours. I can assure you, he is the key
Roman?
to attaining what we have fought for so long.
Thank you, thank you. Please hold your applause.
What's a human doing
Wait,
here?
Thank you. Please.
I was going to say as charismatic as always, Roman, but who's this character? This ain't no extra.
Hold your applause.
This is a
Human doing here?
more
Fast, dearie.
scared design, but this was funny for me. I'm sorry. I found this one particularly funny.
I'm glad you asked, dearie. Now, I'll be the first to admit, humans are the worst. Case in point. So, I understand why you would love to see us all locked away, or better yet, killed. But,
So is he going somewhere with this?
I'd like to mention the fact that you and I all have a common enemy. The ones in control, the people pulling the strings, the dirty, rotten humans that run our kingdoms. Government, military, even the schools, they're all to blame for your lot in life.
Meh.
And they're all pests that need to be dealt with. Fortunately, I'm the best exterminator around. No offense to any rodents in the room.
That's the machine that Atlas was developing with the Schnee Company. Did they steal it? Or is it
Oh, that's a big robot.
something shadier?
As some of you may have heard, this right here is Atlas's newest line of defense against all the scary things in the world. And thanks to my employer, we've managed to snag a few before they hit the shelves.
Okay, so
Now,
they're
many of your
stolen,
brothers
okay.
have already moved down to our new operations
That was what I
facilities.
wondered.
If you'd rather stay within the city, that's fine. But if you're truly ready to fight for what you believe in, this is the arsenal I can provide you. Any questions?
He has a way of winning people over.
Get out of here.
Usually weapons.
Recruits, please come forward.
Well,
I have to say, if I had to choose an animalistic trait of those I see here, I'd choose like antlers. Really cool.
Not know.
I haven't talked to him. I haven't even seen him since the night you first came in here.
Who, Roman?
Paid up front, I lent him my men, and none of them ever came back.
so where did they go?
What kind of stupid question is that? They never came back. Who is this guy?
Don't worry about him. Worry about me if I don't find out what I
Just
want.
an extra.
I already told you everything. Torchwick hired my boys, and I guess he wasn't happy with them.
Torchwick.
Which is something I can relate to.
Roman, right?
Come on, Neptune.
We get everything we need?
Well, we got everything we can. Hopefully the rest of the team is having better luck.
What are we gonna do?
I'm thinking.
He sees us.
He can't see in the dark.
And can you though? How can you? Just cause you're a cat? Or why is it? Cause Sun is a monkey, so I really doubt he can see in the dark. Oh shit, it's fully functional. I thought they would have to load it, charge it, you know.
Oh, I don't know. Some form of backup?
On it! Everyone, if you can hear me, we need that!
Sun is quicker.
Robot, and it's big, really big.
I am not missing this.
That torture guy is in it. But not like, it didn't eat him. He's like controlling it or something.
Where are you guys?
Right there.
I think that was them.
Yeah, I got it.
Pretty much. Did Yang have that necklace during last season? I'd say no. Yo, how many people are getting killed here? Just
Slow it down.
on this squabble. Wait, is Roman inside? I thought it was remotely operated.
Hold on.
Yo, these people are dead. Zero facts given. Yo. Oh. Clean. Is that like a laser? Oh, that's so cool. That's like a Vicento. But I'm worried. 1 second, because if in the opening we saw, I thought it was Pirra fighting 3 people at first, but then I saw one of them was Jan and they weren't fighting, but they were fighting who I thought was Emerald, but I wasn't sure because I hadn't quite seen the weapons. Could be Ren, but I doubt it was Ren. And fighting Cardin and someone else with a staff or something similar. I just realized the person with a staff is actually Neptune. It's not a staff, it's his Vicento or whatever weapon it is. What if actually it's either a training and it was Ren, so it's Ren, Neptune and Cardin, or it's actually that Cardin did betray them and that was Emerald, so that would mean that probably Neptune is actually a traitor too. Maybe I'm probably just giving it too much thought and I'm thinking too much about it, but fuck. Oh! Wait. That's cool. Do they like explode when they make contact? Still Neptune and can she stop it? Still. Yo, right, she can do that though. So I was saying that Sun and Neptune seem too close, so either I'm wrong or the Sun is also evil. Combined attack? What's the plan now? Oh, the lasers can't quite track them with the ice in the air, right? It's fucking with its refraction. Let's go! What about some steam too? Some steam would completely fuck the lasers up, right? Alright, let's go! Nice. I had forgotten about her glyphs being usable as platforms. Oh, fuck! Did she speed her up? What? Was that like a speeding glyph? What did she say? I understood Ladybug, but I doubt she said Ladybug. Look at all those explosions. Okay. It was a missile, I was a bit lost there. Yo, get fucked, Roman. And this is good because they can't reproduce it, right? And she dead. And she dead. She very dead.
Don't worry. With each hit, she gets stronger.
She's rough, tough. She's a tough girl. But
Makes her special. Yay! Don't worry. With each hit, she gets stronger, and she uses that energy to fight back.
okay.
That's what makes her special.
Is that when her hair starts burning? Nice good, right? Wait. Looks so much more smooth than in volume 1. Her head. Yo! Let's use that centrifugal force. Let's go!
You propose we do that?
Did she give herself speed by shooting her weapon? Yo! Yo, that's so sick. She's like shooting, but since it goes through the glyph, it becomes like a nice projectile. That's so sick.
Just got this thing cleaned.
Just got it cleaned, ladies. Ooh. Sick umbrella though. really neat. I really like it though. Being honest, fully honest, I really dig this umbrella. I just spit all over my
Ice Queen,
table.
always a pleasure. Neo, if you would.
I dig the umbrella, but not for me, obviously.
Ladies, Ice Queen, always a pleasure. Neo, if you would.
Neo. Yo, what? That was sick. I knew she wouldn't get them, but that was like really sick. Was it like a mirage that she
So
left?
I guess he got a new henchman.
I love that he said like ladies, Ice Queen, like she's not a lady.
She really made our plans fall apart.
No. Just no.
Yeah, just yes.
Time and a place for jokes.
Was this not it?
No, it just wasn't very good.
Well, at least I'm trying. Wait, where are Sun and Neptune?
I'm
Probably fine, right?
such a fan of that small pan and her trying to fit in by also trying to be funny, but like they don't accept her because she isn't funny, but she's like trying. Please don't give up, Wise.
Probably. They're probably fine, right?
They're probably fine, right?
Probably.
Yeah. Probably. Yeah. Please don't tell me they're going to destroy his ramen house too. Is this fan art too? I'm going to take a dip and say this is Sana. No, obviously. I'm joking. Yep. Okay. Nice. Really fun episode. I loved it because we got to see more of our characters' semblances, I think, because we got to see. Well, this was last episode, but Ruby's semblance in a. I say it now because I just saw the last episode too, so it's pretty fresh for me. We saw her like do it much more clearly. We could see how she got really tired from it too. Also, I didn't know much about Wise's semblance. I knew there were glyphs and she could do things with them, like elemental things with them. And also she had like a platform glyph, but I didn't know, for example, you could shoot through her ice glyph and have the bullets become ice projectiles. That was so neat. That was such a cool combination between her powers and Ruby's weapon. Also, what else did we see? We saw Sun's semblance. It was like he could create some clones that would also attack. I'm not quite sure what the difference is between his and Blake's. I think Blake's is just she creates an after image while she's fighting that can also hit, but that disappears really quickly, while Sun can actually send them do something. I'm not sure, but they seem to explode on contact. Maybe they're like aura bombs, something like that. I don't know. I had forgotten about aura until really recently, but really interesting. And my theory on Neptune being evil, because on the opening I can actually go back now and show you what I mean. I'm probably tripping, but I thought it might be interesting. But okay, so okay, I'm really impatient. Now, well, almost. Here, you can see this is John. No, this is not John because he has no shield. Who's this guy? And this guy. Okay, so this is not Emerald. Who are these? Okay, so maybe this is Cardin's team, and she's like straight up wrecking all of them. Right, so I was probably wrong. I hope you stayed to the end of the video so you could see me realizing I was being dumb. In any case, I will speak about it in the next episode again. But I was being dumb. I thought that was Jan next to Pyrrha and they were fighting Cardin. And I thought I saw Emerald because I thought I saw her weapons. But now it looks like it's a punk. Like a guy. I don't want to assume. But the hair and the style tipped me off. And now I think it might just be Cardin and the rest of Team Cardin. And I was just reading so into it. But what I thought I saw was I cut it before that moment though. I'm really dumb. But I thought I saw Neptune here. The last one? This one, but it's not. Okay, so I thought it was Neptune's weapon. My bad. So that's it for today. I think that's enough rambling and enough looking dumb for me. So I'm going to drop it here. Thank you so much for visiting my channel and again for staying to the end of the video. And I hope to see you all in the next one. So peace out.